My name is Julie. I am a mom and I am a mental health advocate.
My name is Jamie and I'm a licensed massage therapist.
So my story begins when I was around 15 years old. I was diagnosed with depression and through the years also got anxiety. For 20 years, really suffered having this mental illness and going from medications to doctors to hospitals. It's a roller coaster ride. My experience before Ketamine Wellness Centers, I thought I was living a life, but I really wasn't. I wanted to hide this from the world, and so I was really good at putting on the mask. I was the high school cheerleader. I was the one that you would look at that you would never, it would shock you. I was depressed. I would go home. I would sob, even having suicidal thoughts nearly every day for that same amount of time. I felt like in some ways I was living this double life, this one outside my home where it was this mask, it's smiling, laughing, and then the one inside where I just felt like I was dying inside.
I heard about KWC when I was attending a Plants as Medicines conference in Tucson, Arizona. My significant other is a high vibrator. He works in a very high stress job and there's little relief for that stress, and he tends to be more of a high vibrator, has a hard time concentrating on one single project. The experience before he came in here, he was pretty uptight, doesn't speak a lot, very much inward to himself. He gets very focused on certain things and it's hard to pull him out of it.
Something that really makes KWC different is the sincerity. Sincerity, you can't fake that. And from the very first phone call that I made was you got this sense of that they really care about you and they care about your treatment. They care about they cared about me getting well. And it's something I never had. It's given me this freedom and this inner strength and courage that I never thought I would have.
It's always about set and setting, right? And the colors are perfect, blues, a lot of greens, a lot of nature. So as soon as you come into this space, it's definitely a calming feeling, kind of like stepping into a warm bath. Everyone's been very warm and welcoming and communicative and very supportive. I was more than impressed with this because I was, sometimes the medical field tends to be a little bit more like off on that side, but nope, it's been absolutely wonderful coming here. Such a nice journey. And then after I've noticed that the tinnitus has been gone, which is a huge thing in his life. We were outside and he was like, I could hear the birds, I could hear the hummingbirds. He couldn't believe it. And so he's about a 2 out of 10 right now, which is huge, and it's maintained throughout the last 3-4 days. As far as like the big culture picture, I foresee a huge growth in this field and hope more first responders and people with depression, anxiety, chronic pain could start coming this direction and seeking treatment.
Hi, my name is Jonathan. I'm a clinical administrator at Ketamine Wellness Centers. I think what makes KWC different is the intimacy that we provide throughout the whole process. There's always somebody that's guiding you through this process, and it starts when you talk to a patient care liaison. That person's going to get you through the initial process to get you into the treatment. Once you're in our treatment facilities, it's always one-on-one care. There's a patient care provider with you the entire time that you are obtaining your treatments. And then for me as a clinical administrator, I always make myself available to you if you have questions or concerns, any issues that arise with your treatment. So you're going to find that type of intimacy in your care is different from what other clinics will be offering.
My name is Taylor and I'm a nurse here at Ketamine Wellness Centers. I think what makes KWC so different is the care that everyone provides here. You really see a difference in how much everyone puts into each patient, and everyone cares so much about how the patient's treatment goes, how their results are, and just how their experience is while they're here. There's been so many patients that I meet and then get to know later on, and they make me feel great because I feel like I'm helping them and really making a difference in their life because the ketamine treatments changed their life.
I'm Harmonie, and I am the Health and Wellness Coordinator here at KWC. At Ketamine Wellness Centers, I help with the approval process by conducting our psychological interviews, and then I also offer patient support to our patients as they move through their treatment process with us. I love working at KWC because we really care about our patients and we care about each other, and we live our purpose and our values every day. One of my favorite things about working here is when I pick up the phone and there's a patient on the other line who's been with us for about a month, and they tell me how great they're doing, how wonderful they feel, and how glad they are that they found us. It just makes me really happy, and it often tears me up. I love waking up every day and knowing that I'm coming to a job that I love. I feel like we all make such a difference for our patients every day, and that's just such a beautiful thing to be a part of. And I also feel really honored as an employee here.